welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've been here before. My name is Charmaine, and today I have book haul part 1 because I have 37 books in front of me. Yes. So I'm making it into 2 parts because that's a little ridiculous, let's be real. And I have more on the way. I bought some of these, I got gifted some of these, I won some of these, so yeah. There's a lot of books here. I'm so excited. Let's get into it. So the first book I have here is Riley Sager, and this is the only one left. It says, now reduced to a schoolyard chant, the Hope family murders shocked the coast of Maine one bloody night in 1929. While most people assumed 17-year-old Lenora was responsible, the police were never able to prove it. Other than her denial after the killing, she has never spoken publicly about that night, nor has she set foot outside Hope's End, the cliffside mansion where the massacre occurred. So I'm like in love with Riley Sager. I actually have another book here by him and another book here by him. There's like 3 there. I think that there's 3. I think I'm missing a couple of the books that I got. And yes, I know what that says. Don't care. So yeah, I have this book by Riley Sager. I also got Survive the Night here. This one is November of 1991. Nirvana in the tape deck, George H.W. Bush in the White House, a movie-obsessed college student, Charlie Jordan, in a car with a man who might be a serial killer. So there's that one. And then we have Final Girls by Riley Sager, which is actually part of the TBR that I'm supposed to be reading this month that I have not read any of because I'm having a hard time reading this month. But that's fine. This one is 10 years ago, college student Quincy Carpenter went on a vacation with 5 friends and came back alone. In an instant, she became a member of a club that no one wants to belong to, a group of similar massacred survivors known as the press as the Final Girls. So I'm going through these really fast because I was watching... I can't remember the channel name. I can't even remember. But there was a channel who is a booktuber, and she was doing like a week in the life of a full-time booktuber. And she said that people who watch these videos, like book haul videos, don't like it when you read the back of the book. I did not know that. And I don't like know synopsis of any of these books. I bought some of them because they were pretty. Like, that's how I run. And I don't know what all these books are about. I mean, like, I got 37 books here. How am I supposed to know what these are all about? But yeah, so I'm giving you like some details of the back. And if I know anything about them, I will mention it. But again, 37 books here. That's awesome. And if you guys don't think that I like collecting books, you're missing my background. So yeah, the next one I got here is The Diviners by Libba Bray. It says something dark and evil has awakened. This is actually a TV show. I saw it on Crave, actually. So I'm excited to read this just because of the fact that I watched the TV show. This is Evie O'Neill has been exiled from her boring old hometown and shipped off to the bustling streets of New York. And she is positively ecstatic. Only to catch that the only catch is that she has to live with her Uncle Will and his unhealthy obsession with the occult. Evie worries he'll discover her darkest secret, a supernatural power that has only brought her trouble so far. But when the police find a murder girl branded with a cryptid signal and Will is called to the scene, Evie realizes she could help catch a killer. So I think that this is the show anywhere, but I did watch the show and it's like set in the 20s and it's kind of like the women end up with like supernatural powers and it's kind of like weird stuff. Like the one can like control like electricity, but they don't really have electricity that much then. So I think that's going to be a cool book. She is wearing like a 1920s dress like on the front of the cover. So I think maybe it's that same thing. Then I got The Haunting at Hill House by Shirley Jackson. It's this one here. If you don't know what this is, it's like an old like horror book. Like this is 1959 is the copyright. It's about a house that's haunted and the family that lives there and then the aftermath. This has the Netflix like movie cover or the TV show cover on it, but I don't think it was really like that. Haunting at Hill House and The House on Haunted Hill, which are 2 different things, but they're both horror movies, are some of my favorite horror movies, and I should actually watch them this month because it's October, and that would be cool. So we got 5 so far. Then I have the number 1, this is the first one in a series, and this is the Enola Holmes, The Case of the Missing Marquise. So this is based on Sherlock Holmes' little sister. So the book is just beautiful. Like, look at how cute this book is. I picked it. It's like a middle grade book, I think. And then there's like a whole series on the back in these really cool colors. There is like 2 Enola Holmes movies on Netflix, and I thought it would just be a fun read. Like, I don't really have a lot of middle grade books, so I thought it would be cool to get this. So I got that, and I think it was like $3.99. A lot of these books that I got are from Book Outlet. They're either from Book Outlet or else I won a whole bunch of like book giveaways on Instagram in the raffles, and then I got like gifted a couple. So the next one I have here is the start of a series, actually. So this is Finlay Donovan is Killing It by Ellie Cosmano. It's this. It says Finlay Donovan, single mom and floundering crime writer, is having a hard time. Her ex-husband went behind her back to fire the nanny, and this morning she sent her 4-year-old to school with a hair duct taped to her head as an unfortunate accident with scissors. Making it to lunch with her literary agent is a minor victory, but as she's discussing the plot of her latest crime novel, wow, the conversation is misinterpreted by a woman sitting in nearby as that of a hit woman offering her services to dispose of a problem husband. When the woman slips Finlay a name and a promise with a large sum of cash, Finlay finds herself plotting something much bigger than her novel. After all, as they always do say, write what you know. So this is book number 1, and then this one is book number 2. This is Finlay Donovan Knocks 'Em Dead. These are really cute covers, by the way. And then Finlay Donovan, this one's number 3, is Finlay Donovan Jumps the Gun. So I got 2 of these from Book Outlet, and one of them I won in the raffle. So that's neat, because I got the whole... There's one more coming out, but it's not released yet. So I got like the whole set kind of there. Then I picked up this one. It's Rooms by Lauren Oliver. Lauren Oliver is one of like my favorite writers. She wrote like the Delirium series, Before I Fall. What else did she write? There's one that she wrote that I've like reread like 4 times. Oh man, I can't think of what it's called. If I think of what it's called, I'll put it on the screen. But I reread it 4 times. Missing Girls? It might be called The Missing Girls. But anyways, yeah. So I don't really know what this is about, but when I saw that it was Lauren Oliver, I was like, oh yeah, I'll get that. And it was on a good sale. It says, this is a spellbinding tale of guilt, love, and a family's secrets. A strange patriarch, Richard Walker, had just died, leaving behind a country house full of rooms packed with the detritus, I don't know what word that means, of a lifetime. He had alienated his family. Bitter ex-wife Caroline, troubled teenage son Trenton, and unforgiving daughter Mina have arrived for their inheritance. So yeah, I'm excited to read that. Sounds kind of like maybe a mystery kind of thing. I don't know. I like Lauren Oliver books, like I said. Then this one, and I know that this one was a gift because I have all these papers in here. This is The Inmate from Frida McFadden. If you guys have like been watching the channel, or if you're like part of the Page Turners book club, we read The Housemaid in September for our book club choice. Yeah, September. So I'm super excited to get this. Taylor has this. This is the first Frida McFadden book that she ever read. So what this is I actually know the synopsis on this one. So what this is there's a woman who, like, when she's young, all of her friends die, except for like one guy, and he ends up like going to the jail for the murders, and then she ends up working at the prison where he's like the inmate, and then it's like the story of like how they see each other again, and is he manipulating her? Did he like not really do it? Did he do it? Like that kind of thing. So this is really good. I also this month I listened to The Coworker by Frida McFadden. It was amazing, and it's like brand new. I think it came out like in October or September or something. Like it's brand new, and it was so good. If you guys get a chance to listen to it or read it, like the twists and turns, like Frida McFadden is like a neurosurgeon, so her brain, like for writing these mysteries, is insanely good. She's so good with the twists and turns, it just kills me. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 we got so far. The next one I have here was also a gift, and this is The Mother-Daughter Murder Night by Nina Simone. So I saw this on like Bookstagram and Booktube and all of that stuff. I've been seeing this, and it says a fun, fresh, twisty whodunit about a grandmother, mother, daughter trio who work together as amateur sleuths to solve a murder in the coastal town of California. This one I'm probably going to end up suggesting for, like, this is a Reese Witherspoon's book club thing, but I'm probably going to end up suggesting this for our book club because a lot of people who have been reading it said that it's a good one to discuss. So that's a cool idea, I think. Also, so I learned this about Reese Witherspoon's book club the other day. So Reese Witherspoon has a book club. She makes like a ton of money off of it. She also, when she signs up the authors to have the book through her book club, she options the rights to any of the movies or TV shows that they have, which makes sense why she's in so many of the movies and TV shows that she has as her book club. because she's like paying herself to be in the movie, I think. I don't know. I don't really understand how it works, but so she has this option, like if ever it becomes like a TV show or a movie, she gets first crack at like being in the movie. So I think that's kind of neat, like smart on her for being a business woman like that. So that's cool. I'm excited to read that. Then I got this one, which is also a gift, and this was the Vanishing Stairs. So this is a truly devious novel. This is number 2. I have the first one and the third one. So then somebody got me this one, and the Truly Devious is what it is. It's like kind of like a Jack the Ripper story set at like a boarding school kind of thing in the UK is what it is. And I also, because Maureen Johnson wrote this, I read the other series from her. I'm going to see if it's in here. The Shades of London series, which was actually the ghost Jack the Ripper was like haunting people in that one, and it was super good. So I'm very excited to read this. Honestly, anything that Maureen Jackson reads or writes, I'm pretty into. Like I would read them. And I did start this one, like I was on like chapter 1 or whatever, because I just wanted to like check it out. And it sounds so good so far. So I'm excited to have like the whole series now. Then, okay, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. I'm sorry, you guys, I'm counting, but like there's so many here. The next one I got is The Final Gambit by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. So this finishes out my Legacy, or the Inheritance Game series. Because I had the Inheritance Games, the Hawthorne Legacy, and then The Final Gambit is the third one. There is 2 other ones here on the back, or there's the Brothers Hawthorne. Maybe that's number 4, I'm not sure. But I don't have that one. So I don't really know what this is about, and I don't want to read the back because like I don't want to know what it's about, because usually the third one is like, so in the first 2 they killed somebody, you know, that kind of thing. But this one was a gift as well. I can tell because I have the little Amazon thingies. Yeah. So I had that. And then another gift that I got was Maybe in Another Life by Taylor Jenkins Reid. So this is the author of The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. I picked this one. I'm actually going to lend this to my friend Nancy. But this one is supposed to be, it's like sliding doors. You know that movie with Gwyneth Paltrow where like in one timeline she like sees her husband like cheating, and then in another timeline she like doesn't see him cheating? That kind of thing. I think it's kind of like that. I don't know for sure, but I think it's kind of like that. Okay, so that's where I'm stopping. That's the first part of the massive book haul that I got, that I'm really excited about. Like, I mean, I love books. I did order some, but like not that many. I gotta slow down with the ordering because, you know, I have enough books in here. I'm pretty sure that I'm not going to get through them in my lifetime, but that's fine. I did read like, I mean, I've read like 97 or something this year. So I'm doing amazing this year. And I did wrap up like my 24 books for the advent calendar for next year. So they're ready to go. The 2 that I have on the outside there are from last year's. So I'm excited to have like the new advent calendar series as well. If you guys missed that video, I showed how I wrapped my books. So like I'll try and like put it up here so you guys can see it, or I'll like put it in the description box. If I forget, just like let me know and I'll put it there so you guys can see it. Okay, that's it. Let me know if you've read any of these books. Do you have a favorite author? Can you tell me who your favorite author is and like why? Like why is that your favorite author? Because I want to know. Because I'm trying to figure out who my favorite author is. Because like I said, like Lauren Oliver, I love her. Like I would read anything that she writes, but is she my favorite author? I don't know. And I read a lot of Megan Miranda books this year, but is she my favorite author? I don't know. Grady Hendrix, love that guy. Read 2 of his books so far. Is he my favorite author? I don't know. I don't know. You know? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay. Please like this video and check out my description box for other content creators, and subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on the notification bell because I do post sporadically. And thank you guys so much for spending a couple minutes of your day with me today. I really appreciate that, and I really appreciate you. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye! Let me know if you've read any of these. Seriously, I'm very excited. Okay, I'll see you soon. Bye.